Hi, I'm James Shillinglaw, and I'm here with Becky Frahl, who is the head of tourism for the West Midlands Growth. How do you say it?
Yeah, West Midlands Growth Company.
I didn't realize I've actually been here many times because you include a wonderful city, Birmingham, right?
That's right, that's the region's capital and the second largest city in the UK.
Which I don't think people know, and I've been lucky enough to go there several times and also explore the outer territories all around the region. But let's talk a little bit about the appeal of West Midlands. Let's start with Birmingham. What is kind of the reason to go to Birmingham today?
Well, the beauty of Birmingham is that it's at the heart of England. So for a start, it's so easy to get to, and then it has the vibrancy and the excitement of any big city with the cultural offer. It's got some wonderful miles of waterways through our canal system.
So the thing is, we said you have more canals than Venice, which is, I remember there when I went to visit, I was like, wait a minute, more canals than Venice? That's amazing.
Yeah, that mileage is all in there, and the lovely thing about that is that it joins up the centre, the beating heart of each of the cities with that glorious countryside that you get in England, the lovely villages, the historic market towns. So whether you're into your sort of historic castles or whether you love the contemporary art or the ballet or the opera, you've really got that choice from Birmingham right through to the outskirts and into the rural areas.
And it is. I have been lucky enough to do that, but I got to explore more. I got to tell you, and even being in the city, I guess I forgot that you are now Birmingham is a foodie city, right?
It really is, yeah. We're lucky enough to have 11 Michelin-starred restaurants, which is the epitome of fine dining.
So that's all for the whole region, right?
That's for the whole region, and 5 in Birmingham itself.
Oh, wow, that's amazing. And we actually just had a lovely lunch with Glenn Purnell, who has Purnells Restaurant, who is a 1-star Michelin, and it's amazing. It really is.
Yeah, it really is. Those tastes just stay with you, don't they? They're so interesting and so creative, and it really reflects what the community of Birmingham is all about, bringing in those influences from all over the world.
And I had two helpings of his custard and the eggshell, which I won't. I thought you ate that second one. No,
maybe I did too. Yeah.
It was actually fantastic. We're here in New York. They're out to promote Birmingham. In fact, you see the poster behind, because one of the reasons to promote it is you're going to be hosting the Commonwealth Games this year, right?
That's right. So we've got a massive programme of sporting events with the Commonwealth Games. 72 nations and territories coming to visit us this summer, and alongside that we've got this fantastic cultural programme as well. So whether you're into your sports or whether you're into your culture, your performing arts, your visual arts, there will be something to see across the city every single day this summer, and it's got a lovely legacy into the years ahead. So if you can't make it this year, then there's going to be a ton of stuff.
I'm hoping to make it this year, maybe not during the games, but at some point. I know I loved it the first 2 times I was up there. It has an incredible Industrial Revolution heritage, which now is sort of you're using that as a major attraction for things to do in the city, right?
Yeah, that's right. The walking tours, you can just get that insight into all of the historical aspects of the Industrial Revolution. And we've got these wonderful outdoor museums, for example, like the Black Country Living Museum, where people dressed in character of that age will describe to you how the city came to be as it is today. And then building on the sports offer, we've got the full range of spectator sports, or if you want to get behind a Jaguar Land Rover Defender, you can do an off-road driving course.
So just outside of the city to do all these wonderful things, and then you have a lot of castles all around as well.
We do. Castles, stately homes, and beautiful gardens as well, because I know that that's a big draw for some of your guests.
And you're not too far from Stratford-upon-Avon, Shakespeare country, right?
Yeah, so Shakespeare is a big influence across the region, and the Shakespeare Birthplace Trust and the places where he wrote and lived are all around on our doorstep.
In fact, this session we actually learned about a place you can actually rent canal boats and go cruise on your own. You can actually pilot your own canal boat all around. It sounded like a great way to see the region.
Yeah, just a short tutorial before we let you loose, but then you are...
I'm fine. Let me go. I can drive.
Skipper of your own boat. But you have to learn how to use the locks as well.
Yes. So that is a big thing, because you have to use locks. I like that. Now, just give us some of the highlights outside of Birmingham that you would like to tell people about in West Midlands.
So we've got beautiful shire counties around the West Midlands region. So we abut the Peak District, which was the UK's first national park. So you've got glorious countryside for mountain biking, for hiking. We go right over to Shropshire, which has got a UNESCO World Heritage Site in the Ironbridge Gorge, which was the real cradle of the Industrial Revolution, where they were smelting all of the iron to make all of the goods which came back into the cities. And then going south, we've got the north of the Cotswolds and Shakespeare's as England. So, from vineyards right through to balloon rides, you can have all of these fantastic English countryside experiences as well.
Yourself in Birmingham, and because you've got a lot of new lot of hotels. I think you have over 3,000 hotels rooms in the city, and then more in the whole West Midlands, right?
That's right, yeah, and we've had some beautiful renovations just recently. So the Grand Hotel right in the centre of Birmingham City has got some glorious architecture and great ballroom, and it's just divine. So there will be somewhere that really piques the interest for anyone wanting to stay.
Now, we go out to about 100,000 travel advisors out here in the U.S. Where can they go to get some help from you to plan their clients' leisure vacation in West Midlands?
So we've got a dedicated travel trade team led by my colleague Sam Ward, and all of the resources that colleagues can use are on makeitwm.com/travel trade, and there are inspirational itineraries, there are pictures, there's videography. So if people want to lift information and put it into their brochures, they can do that. We can hook them up with the product that we've got, who are ready to contract with the trade. So anything from start to finish that we can facilitate, we will be there for your advisors.
Well, Becky, it was wonderful to meet you and chat with you here. I'm still saying I didn't have that second egg, you did.
It wasn't me.
Again, great to see you. Thank you for a wonderful lunch. It made me long to get back to Birmingham because I have been lucky enough to go there, but there's still a lot more to see both in the city and all around the surrounding countryside.
Thank you, James, and we really look forward to welcoming you next time you come over.
I'm James Shillinglaw, and this is Insider Travel Report.